Hello and welcome back to my channel. Whenever you are receiving this timeless message, I want you to know this message is for you. But I am filming this during the full moon in Gemini, or at least a little bit before the full moon in Gemini 2022. And this full moon in Gemini is going to be a big one for you to really start to get clear on what your emotions are. There is going to be a lot of things that are going to be flowing around at this time, so I am going to tell you to brace yourself. Nothing like eclipse season, but there is still going to be a little bit of sensitivity. So if you're ready to find out how this full moon in Gemini 2022 is going to be affecting you, or if you're here for the timeless tarot message, please sit back, relax, and let's go.
Yeah. I'm living good. I'm living great. Everything I do in the first place.
All right, so doing this full moon in Gemini 2022, I just have to tell you off jump, don't take a lot of the things that people say too personally. Some people might be really high emotionally right now. They might be saying things that they don't really mean, or they might not really understand where some of the emotions and feelings that they are having are coming from. So they're going to be approaching you from a perception of confusion, but they still have this like false confidence. So just make sure that when someone says something to you, even if it's a little hurtful or it's something that you're like, wait, what did you say? Don't take anything too personally from anybody during this time. Vice versa. Note that people that you love might be saying stuff to you, or you might be saying stuff to other people. So watch yourself during this full moon in Gemini, and don't let yourself get too emotionally bothered to where you start telling people things that maybe you shouldn't have said. Always make sure during this time that you think before you speak, because there is this air of spontaneity and impulsivity that seems that sometimes like it's really good, especially with Gemini energy. That impulsivity, the spontaneity that Gemini has is so cool and so awesome. But with the other energies that are going to be presented at this time, don't get too impulsive, okay? What I am going to be encouraging you to do is healing your divine feminine archetype. I'm going to be calling on everybody during this time period to really start to heal within them that feminine side, whatever that means to you, and start to integrate it and bring it into balance with that masculine. This is going to be an amazing time if you are a woman to empower yourself, to do something that really starts to have an effect on you to where you can step fully into your power and start to inspire change, and even start to encourage others to start stepping into their power as well. You are here to become empowered during this full moon in Gemini. If you do not identify as a woman, I'm going to tell you right now, you are here to start to fix your relationship with women. Start to see women in a different light. Stop seeing them in this old energy, in this old way that they kind of made women seem subservient, and start seeing the more powerful ways that women do exist on this planet. Women, you need to come together and understand that you are powerful, and note that when you come together in numbers, it is a very powerful thing that will change lives. The love of a woman is amazing. So I'm calling on you during this time period. Whenever you receive this message, start teaming up with your women, with friends, get into groups, get into collaborations, just whatever you can start to do to connect deeper to the feminine energy within you as well. Start to do that. Start to develop a deeper beauty routine. Start to take care of yourself on a higher level. Okay, so now that we know what's going to be happening during this full moon in Gemini, if you have any questions, always drop a comment. But now it's time for your timeless tarot reading. So let's go. All right, I'm going to need you to get into a calm and relaxed place. I'm going to need you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And today we have some interesting stones for our piles. Our first pile is going to be pile 1, the Obsidian. And then we're going to have pile 2, the Amethyst. This is definitely one of my favorite stones. Been just vibing with this stone for, a little bit right now. Pile 3, the Amazonite. I feel like this is a definite Gemini stone. I don't know why, it gives me like Gemini vibes. And then pile 4, yes, we're coming in with a pile 4, and it's going to be the Selenite. I don't know if the Selenite, there we go. I have another Selenite. It's not as clear as this. This kind of reminds me of clear quartz, but it is Selenite. Okay, so I'm going to need you to go ahead and take your deep breath in And I want you to know that there will be timestamps in the comments and in the description box. Whenever you are ready, please pick your pile, and note it will not be in numerical order. It could go 4, 3, 2, 1, or it could go 3, 1, 4. However it ends up going, just note that that pile is meant for you, and I hope you enjoy your message. All right, pile 4, the Selenite. Okay, this is like my 4th time trying to shoot this. I'm off jump getting that you're having some difficulties. I did not want to do a 4th pile. I was just really called to. I typically only do 3. If you've been rocking with me, you already know. So this 4th pile, whoever's choosing this 4th pile, this Selenite, this is a very special pile for you. I'm also going to include like a little herb that you can work with during this time, because I feel like you're kind of going through some trouble, maybe a little bit of struggle. I don't know. Let's get into it. Like I've been telling everybody, I shuffled these cards off deck already. So just note I'm doing it for time. So don't think that there isn't something here for you for pile 4. Thank you. Awareness and protection. Which, by the way, this is a very protective stone and off jump. That's what I kind of thought. I want to tell you guys to do a ritual, and I know this might sound kind of weird. If you don't do rituals, it's okay. Don't be afraid. You don't have to do it. But one of the things I would really call for you guys to do is to for sure, get a white candle and put it in a bowl of iodized salt, and like just say a prayer. So you guys also got first quarter. And Neptune has been playing a very huge part during this time period. Okay, make sure you note the first quarter moon is going to be an important time. I don't know when the first quarter moon is, so whenever the next first quarter moon is, note something important is going to be happening for you during that time period. Mark my words, pile 4. Yes, it is. Okay, you got Neptune here. You are somebody during this time period who needs to be careful about getting to be delusional about things kind of seeming too good to be true, and actually being too good to be true. You are the pile 4, where like you need to like have awareness and protection and discernment during this time. Okay, I'm not trying to fear monger you. That is like the opposite of what I'm about. I'm just telling you to like if someone is trying to give you something that's clearly glitter, don't fall that it's gold. Like there's going to be a time period where as well I feel like what's going to be coming up, it's not going to be something that you're not going to be able to be aware of, letting go. So I think maybe letting go of always like people telling you something and believing that they're truthful. You might actually be letting go of somebody during this time period who might be lying to you. Like I don't know why I get this air of like lies, of just like deception, of just maybe like somebody in your life trying to deceive you. You got turning in and the burden. So I definitely feel like this person is a burden on you, and I know that I'm going there, but I am. It's a person or a job is like a burden on you, and you might be making yourself think that the relationship, no, this is a good relationship, but it's too good to be true. Like I just think there's some delusional stuff going on there that maybe that person really isn't for you. Yeah. There's this air of just not being happy, of kind of feeling almost a little trapped. All your cards are coming in reverse, so there's definitely a lot of resistance here. A rebirth is coming. I want you to know, for you to kind of get from where you're at, the position that you're currently in, you definitely are going to have to meditate and turn in. I will link my meditation for you down at the bottom so you can start getting into a regular guided meditation routine. But understanding that things are coming to an ending for you. You are going to be letting something go during this full moon cycle. It could be something really positive. It could be something kind of maybe a little bit more intense. That's why you need to get a full moon reading, so we clearly know what's happening for you. I don't want you to watch this video and then go on and think that your life is ending and that things aren't going to work out. You could be letting go of old habits, of old ways, of old ways of thinking, of old wounds. You could be letting go of blockages around money or blockages around love. But what I'm really getting here is there's someone that's really trying to deceive you and make you feel like you got the Knight of Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Like there is really somebody here that is making you think, I'm getting that they're kind of younger. They're making you think that they're this ultimate being, that they're this ultimate person, or they're just making you feel some type of way. And I want you to know that there is some deception there. Whether it be like these people are lying to themselves, whether they're lying to you, there is just something going on in the relationship, which we can do a synastry chart reading to get more info on that as well. So just, come to me so we can get clarity, because I know that this reading, like, it's really not kind of like my rest where it's like upbeat and uplifting. This is definitely like a serious kind of warning to you. Anytime I see this awareness and protection card, I automatically off jump know that like something's going on and you need to be aware and be taking like steps to be protecting yourself and your energy at this time. You got together. Ironically, I love working together with others and how it makes once impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength in unity and how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak, it is powerful. So I also think that you have been told before that this person might be a deceptive person or might not be a good idea to get into bed with, and you have kind of ignored it, and you might be not trying to accept the truth that other people have told you. And I think that it's time for you to let go of your pride and to kind of start seeing what is really going on here. Now, again, I'm not saying that this is definitely about a person, because that's what keeps coming through. Again, this could be a career, but I'm really getting like a person is deceiving you. There's something going on. You need to be taking time to protect yourself for sure at this time and stay aware. Use discernment. And just note, pile 3, if you need, pile 4, if you need any more clarity, please, you know where to go. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, because I am you. Please reach out as soon as possible, and I will see you as soon as I can. I love you. All right, this is for pile 3, the Amazonite. And I'm going to list some wonderful facts about Amazonite. All right, and let's get started into your reading. And like I was telling everybody, I have already shuffled these cards off camera just for the sake of time, because I'm doing 4 piles. And I don't typically do 4. If you have been rocking with me, then you notice that I typically only do 3. Aries. Oh, you guys are definitely healing childhood wounds. New moon in reverse. And Jupiter. Okay. Pile 3. You got 3 cards. I only was going for 2, but you have a very important message. So, Chiron is an Aries right now. And I just really want to point out, you guys are definitely really healing some childhood wounds. You guys are definitely something that happened to you in your childhood is going to be revealed to you during this time period. Like, I think it's almost like an energy of when you were a child, you really kind of like felt a certain way about people in your life, about like the things that people said to you. But now you're going to look at it and realize that it was really an empowering thing. Like maybe people told you that you talked a lot, and so you looked down on yourself like, oh, I like talk a lot, or oh, I'm like really loud. But now you're going to understand that like that's something that's a part of you, and you need to use that characteristic to really get ahead and propel yourself towards your soul's destiny and your soul's purpose. You got Jupiter. You're going to be very blessed during this full moon time. That's so funny because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and it is Sagittarius energy, and Jupiter is a major player during this time. I've been saying that. So with this Jupiter energy, you are going to be very blessed during this time. So allow yourself to take opportunities. I know that I was saying like, don't be delusional about things being too good to be true. But for you guys, you might be encountering things that actually might be seeming like they're too good to be true. Don't let yourself be confused. It is definitely real. So allow yourself to go on the adventure that is coming. You got new moon in reverse. So this is already telling me something that you thought wasn't coming during the new moon, or that you manifested during the new moon. There is going to be a little resistance with that new moon manifestation, but you are being called to understand that it is going to end up working out. I think it's just going to like change up for you. If you felt like doing pile 2, check it out. I just think things are going to end up going differently for you than you expected they would go. Especially, okay, so yeah, you got change and was in reverse. So there's definitely going to be some change here and maybe a little resistance from you on your part. But you should really allow yourself fighting. You got change and fighting. So it's like, you know, you're kind of really... and they're both in reverse. So what I'm telling you is like, you're really fighting change here, honey. You're really trying not to let these blessings come to you. And I think one of the real big keys for like you, so I think it's really, you want this manifestation that you made during a new moon. It doesn't have to be a recent new moon. In fact, I'm kind of getting the new moon in Gemini, and it's something about like you wanted your life to change like very quickly. I'm talking about during that time period, your life's going to change in the next 6 months. I think you were really somebody who really wanted that, like your life to change within like a short period of time, but like you're really fighting the change, and you're being told to go back to your childhood and really work out some of those wounds, some of the things that were said to you, some of the things that were done to you. Go and work out what it is, and make sure that you use that for your next move. As soon as you work out those childhood wounds, by the way, there's going to be like a flood, a massive blessing, Ace of Cups, a massive blessing is going to be coming for you. And you are being told that there is something that you're not seeing here, something that you kind of like know, but you are not accepting it, or you're not like taking it for the truth. You're kind of like, I don't think that's true. It's almost like a girl being told that her boyfriend's cheating, and like she's kind of like has all the evidence, but it's still like, no, he's not cheating. It's like, you know that something's going on and you're still kind of not holding on to it. This is going to be a very important moon to you, and I just have to tell you, like, straight up, pile 3, there's going to be some very powerful things that are going to be coming out of your shadow side for you, this aspect of you that you didn't really know or understand. There is definitely going to be things that are going to be revealed to you on a deeper note, in a deeper way. You are being called to use your intuition, and to know that, like, you are loved and you are not alone. And, you know, if some of these childhood wounds that you're going to be dealing with during this time period, if they are somehow painful, to please reach out to your angels, reach out to your guides, reach out to your ancestors. You can even reach out to me. Playful is the message for you. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden to a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there's so much fun to be had? Major Sagittarius energy, which you got Jupiter. And then you also had opportunities for growth. Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of the challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become my best version, and I am thankful for them. So even though there are going to be some things that will be revealed to you, I'm guessing some of them are going to be kind of difficult and challenging to accept. What you are being called to do, pile 3, is to find a outlet, find a fun way, find a intuitive way, find a spiritual way to be able to release a lot of these burdens that are going to be coming up for you. Make sure during this time period you're staying in good spirits, you're staying in good cheers. If you need me, you already know where to go. Please make sure that you get your full moon reading, because you are definitely going to need a pile 3. I love you because I am you, and I'll see you next time. All right, this is for my pile 2, the Amethyst. This is a very spiritual stone. If you chose the Amethyst, I'm already getting like spiritual vibes off of this. What do you have coming to you? And just so you know, for time, I have shuffled this off camera. So we got Scorpio, which is like, that is a very spiritual sign. It is in reverse though. So you might be someone who's kind of denying yourself your magic. Someone who has like deep power, and you might be suppressing it. That's what this moon is about. It's about empowering yourself. So using this energy to get past the Scorpio blockage that you have. Just when I thought, oh, and you got Pluto in reverse, and Pluto rules Scorpio, so definitely know what I'm talking about. So yes, you're a very magical being, and you are denying yourself your magic. You are not stepping into your power the way that you should be. Possibilities. So you need to know that there is possibility for you, that you can, the things that you want are possible. That's what I want to tell you first, jump. Like your manifestations are possible, and you can create your own reality, and you will. Consciousness, be open-minded to expanding your consciousness. Ordinariness, number 8. Okay, so like, first off, you are not an ordinary person. I think that you are someone who needs to be told that. I think you might be someone who might be feeling like you're just like a regular Joe Schmo. You are not a regular person. You are very magical. You have very great gifts. You have a very amount of capacity to have a huge amount of consciousness and awareness around your gifts and who you are as a spiritual being. Wow, the Fool upright. You really are being called right now. Ooh. You're being called to follow your desires, to trust the things that you want. Even if people are telling you that you shouldn't want them, telling you to stop going after them, telling them that you don't need to be involved in them, don't listen to them. Follow your desires right now, because they're leading you down this path. Now, I am going to be honest. Things might end up like not turning out the way that you might expect, and it's not in a bad way, not in any way. But it's just saying that, like, keep on walking down the path that you're walking down, because there's something that's like really good and really like juicy that's coming for you. And also take this time to trust in your magic and trust that like you are a divine being and that you are connected to spirit. Yes, let go of any doubts that what you want isn't going to happen, because it's going to happen. It is, and it's going to be very, very sweet. You definitely are going to have a change, an upgrade in your financial situation. So please hold on to that. Another Ace of Cups. So another Ace of Cups. There is a new beginning coming for you. Hold on. Okay. I knew. I was like, this death card. I thought that I saw it, and it was like giving me the message, and you got the Ace of Wands. Okay, like, listen, buddy, you have a new beginning coming for you. It's gonna seem like it is an ending, and what's really gonna be happening for you is you're gonna get this huge understanding during this full moon cycle that you are a magical being. You're gonna start really getting to see what type of spiritual gifts that you really have and how you can really start implementing them into your life and bring your manifestations to yourself. You might be someone who you might not really believe kind of a lot in the spiritual route, or you might be a lot in your logical mind, but during this full moon, you are gonna completely get out of your logical mind, and you are gonna completely come to full realization about who you really are. You are going to get that clarity that you are seeking. You are not being called, you're being called to not think that this is too good to be true. You are being called to not act like this message is fake. You're being called to receive this message and take it as like, okay, this is her giving me, that sign, giving me that like heads up that, what I've been thinking is going on is what's really going on, because I do know that you've been feeling like you might have some like special gifts, and you do. All right, pile 2. If you need any clarity, you already know where to go in the comments and description box. I will be here for you. Always make sure that you check the website as well, because I do hold workshops that I think could really be beneficial to you. Remember that I love you because I am you, and I'll see you next time. All right, this is for my pile 1, the Obsidian. And I do want to say, if you chose this stone, this is a protective and grounding stone. So I can already tell you right now that you were being called to just protect and ground your energy right now, because something is coming through. Let's see what is happening for you right now, my pile 1. What is going on? Whoa, there we go. Okay, Uranus, magic wand, occult knowledge, cause and effect. Oh, wow. And all of this is upright. I love when I see that. But I do want to tell you that there is going to be a sudden change for you, which is so interesting why you're being called to ground your energy, because there is going to be a huge change that you're going to be able. It's going to seem just like it's magic, like it happened out of nowhere. But what you're being told is that you've done the work, you've acquired the knowledge that you've needed, and you were able to kind of will this into your reality. Or I think that some of you are going to take place in something and getting more knowledge and like understanding something more on a deeper level. And because you get a deeper level of that understanding, that's what's going to be able to help you be able to bring what it is into your reality. Completion in reverse, new vision in reverse. Something is trying to complete itself and something is trying to come in. Let's get one more. Oh, wow. Guilt, adventure, flowering. So something is really opening up. And I think that there is going to be feelings that are going to be coming through for you during this time. Perhaps you might be feeling like just real emotional. And like we're talking about, this Gemini moon is going to be an emotional moon. People are going to be pretty sensitive. So watch out during this time of taking things a little too seriously than you should. Money is definitely coming in during this full moon time period for you. Absolutely. You're going to have a lot of options, actually, of being able to make money and to be able, that money's going to be coming to you, perhaps from like a lot of different people, or just from like a lot of different ventures that you're going to have going on. But this is going to be a very good time for you, because this is all upright. Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are also going to be able to give you guidance about how you can bring wealth in. I think really what's going on is you guys are coming into balance, and it's balancing your finances. To be honest, you might be somebody that at this time you might be struggling with money, or you might be thinking about wanting to take your money, like income to the next level, and you're being told that that is going to happen. But there is definitely some blockage there that you have around money that you need to come to an understanding about. I think that's what this occult knowledge is coming to an understanding what the blockage is that you have around money, so you can truly understand how to manifest yourself out of this. Because I think you're trying to manifest out of this, but you can't manifest, and you're trying to like really figure it out, but you keep running into this wall and this blockage. And the reason why that is taking place is because there's still something about money that you actually haven't learned, and you need to learn it. Like you need to take it in and be like, okay, this is like what I need to take with me and learn about money, because this is what's going on. Yes, and you are going to be getting the like clarity on it. You are like opening up, and things really are changing for you, but you're being called to ground and protect your energy, especially with this obsidian, so you can really be able to take in like what's going to be coming in, because there's going to be this huge cause and effect, this like major change, and it's definitely going to take place within your financial life. It's definitely seems like you are going to be getting very disciplined about your finances and being more wiser with how you use them. And because you become more wiser with your finances, it's going to bring more financial abundance, whether it be like you declaring to the universe that you're going to do your financial situation better, or you start proving doing your financial situation better so the universe starts blessing you more with abundance, or you actually just get really discipline, and the universe likes it. So again, rewards you with abundance, and rewards you with different opportunities to be able to bring this in, because you will have multiple opportunities, and you definitely are going to be able to like wield this in. Note that like this money is going to come in a magical way, so you are being called to not think very practical about the situation, to not get too real, like logical, not necessarily realistic, but don't get too logical. You're somebody who during this like time period, because of the placements, you might like kind of like psych yourself out from thinking that you can achieve that like big money goal. But what you need to really be doing is figuring out like a way again to tackle the blockages that you have around money, and then finding out the like right way for you to be able to bring this manifestation in. And I want you to know that you're going to like know how to do this. Like you are going to learn this knowledge. You are going to learn this knowledge. It's not going to be something that it's going to be like, what do I got to do? What do I got to do? Like it's going to come to you. You just are being called to just be open to being receptive to it. And when the moment comes in for you to be able to learn what you need to learn, or become disciplined in what you need to become disciplined, that you take that opportunity. And your message, Pile 1, is infinite creativity. At any moment, I'm able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. That's what I was talking about. Like, you pay attention to your dreams, pay attention during your meditations, because you're going to be getting a lot of guidance of how you can bring abundance and wealth into your life. And that's what I'm saying. Like, your guides, your ancestors are probably going to be coming through and giving you that knowledge that you need. So make sure that you are open-minded, Pile 1, because you are about to get them funds up. Promise. I love you because I am you. If you need any more clarity on this, on what's going to be happening for you, how it's going to be happening for you, you already know where to go. And make sure that you drop a comment and tell me what pile that you were, because I want to know. I love you, and I'll see you soon.